Here, beyond carved gates and cloistered gardens, resides the Tlatoani, the speaker, the supreme ruler of the Mexica. He does not walk among the markets. He is rarely seen outside the palace. And when he is, his feet never touch the ground. He is carried upon a litter draped in brilliant feathers, beneath a parasol of turquoise and gold. But we are not watching him now in triumph. We are watching him in stillness. The year is just before 1519. The man is Moctezuma Xoco Yosin, the younger, 8th ruler of Tenochtitlan, chosen by the council of nobles, anointed in ceremony, endowed with riches, and burdened with signs. At this moment, Moctezuma is not feasting. He is not commanding armies. He is alone in a chamber of polished stone and reed matting, and he is listening. The messengers have arrived, dusty from the east. Their words are uncertain, their eyes hesitant. They speak of ships floating mountains, they say, that have arrived on the eastern coast. They speak of men, pale, bearded, wearing metal. They speak of thundersticks, of four-legged beasts, and Moctezuma listens in silence. To understand this man, we must first shed the image of a tyrant or a fool. He was neither. He was a thinker, a priest before he was a king, educated in the sacred schools of Comacac, fluent in ritual, astronomy, law, and philosophy, and perhaps overly devoted to the rhythms of omen. For in the years leading up to this moment, he had received signs, strange fires, unseasonal lightning, a comet in the sky, a mirror held by a priest in which the stars were said to shift unnaturally. These were not dismissed. They were studied, recorded, and feared. In a culture where divine cycles guided even harvest and sacrifice, such signs were not merely unusual. They were urgent. Moctezuma began to retreat. He fasted more often. He turned increasingly to soothsayers and seers. And as the eastern wind carried word of bearded strangers, his thoughts returned to an old legend, the return of Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent, a god of wisdom, of learning, who had sailed east centuries before, promising to one day return. Was it literal? Was it myth? Or, as some scholars suggest, was it politically useful? Perhaps all three. Moctezuma began to send gifts, not warriors, not threats. Gifts, featherwork of impossible